All right, sweet. So, all right, let's kind of quickly go over. Mm, All right. So number one, this is the first one that you're gonna find inside of messaging templates folder that I just shared with you guys. It's LinkedIn specific. It says LinkedIn, but you can really use it on any social media platform. You can also leverage the messages on phone calls, on video messages, as well as audio messages that you send to people. As you can see, I've put some example messages in the animation niche, video production niche, software development, even more, but you see nonprofit, medical, and so on. Marketing agencies, if you're reaching out to marketing agencies, app development agencies or businesses. Another one, design agencies, strategy development agencies, app development, digital marketing agency, and it'll just keep going. Even the coaching industry, right? So now, I'm not going to read all of them out loud, but just for example, if it's the animation niche or food production, hi, your name, I came across your profile this morning and I thought it would be interesting to connect. Thanks. That's message number one. And then you send a second message, right? After let's say it was LinkedIn, they accepted your connections request. If it's any other social media, they would just reply, right? And then you would say something like, hey, thanks for your reply. I was reviewing your X, Y, and Z business or profile, whatever, yesterday afternoon, and blah, 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 right? So you'll see all these messages, examples that you can build your own messages off of, or you can just use them directly from here. So yeah, that's the first one. The second one is handling objections. Whenever people are telling you no, they're not interested, yada, 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 this is just going to help you guys understand how to reply or why they're telling you no. That way you can improve your messaging and improve, your copy on whatever you're telling them or whatever you're saying to them, right? Next, this is another one. This was for the relationship niche, but again, you can leverage it to update, either to tweak your current messaging, or if you're working with a client, you can use some of these and build messaging templates for your specific client, right? So you've got some example outreach for inbound, outbound. You've got the connecting stage, right? What to say to connect to them, how to find problems, how to pull out pain, goals, creating curiosity, proposing a call, and then following up. So that's it on that end. Next, I was gonna go, well, before I move on, is there any questions on these messaging templates? I'm gonna add them to Notion, but I wanted to give you guys access to them on here before, because I'll probably forget about putting them in Notion. So I wanted to give you guys access here. Is there any questions on these specific templates? Sweet, sweet. All right, next is stop share, close this one. All right. You guys have probably already seen some of these, but essentially, one, I'm going to show you guys a tool that I use for Twitter that lets you automate Twitter. Another one that lets you automate LinkedIn. So Tweet Hunter, right? You can just go to tweethunter.io and it will give you kind of basically, how to build and monetize a Twitter page or Twitter account pretty fast. It's also free, but there's also paid, features. But essentially, you can generate content ideas, write faster and better, boost and automate processes, engage and sell to people automatically, and analyze and understand your metrics that way. I've used this for a long time, but essentially, let's say my queue, this would let me schedule tweets, right? I can type anything here, right? And then I would add to queue. It will put it in here for 12 p.m. tomorrow. It would automatically post it Saturday, Sunday, or if I want to post multiple times a day, I pick a specific hour, time, whatever, just to automate my Twitter, right? So I could spend 1 to 2 days a week just pumping out tweets, even if it's 1-line tweets, 2 lines, a paragraph, whatever, and just keep pumping it. And then literally I can have a week's worth of content, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month's worth of content scheduled out, right? So That's Tweet Hunter. Taplio is the exact same as Tweet Hunter, but it's for LinkedIn. Works the exact same way. So taplio.com, or I think app, let me see. Yep, taplio.com, right? So it works the same way, but it works for LinkedIn, right? So literally the exact same process, right? And each of these SaaS companies, I was on them when the founders launched them, and Taplio actually got sold for a pretty penny, so they're worth hopping onto them. They're free, but they've also got paid plans, right? Like the LinkedIn one, you got 39, 59, 71, but you can also use it for free. Tweet Hunter, I think it's around the same range, but that's about it for these tools. Now, this is the daily task list. I think you guys already have access to this inside of the program, but essentially I wanted to explain this a little bit more because me and my team, we're actually going to start cold calling some of the companies that we work with. And essentially, if you guys are leveraging, custom cold DMs, and if you're cold calling as well, I would suggest Monday through Wednesday, you focus on the outreach, which is cold calling, cold email, cold DMs, and book all your sales calls or discovery calls on Thursdays and Fridays. That way, hey, are you free Thursday and Friday? Are you free Thursday and Friday? So now you're structuring your week. In the beginning of the week, you're looking for deals. The end of the week, you're aiming to close deals, right? And then on Fridays as well, let's say you're buying your lists or you're creating your list of accounts, you would focus just on, let's say you're buying leads from Upwork, you're buying leads from another tool, Apollo, Seamless.ai, right? There's lots of tools out there that you can use to buy phone numbers, email lists of businesses and people to reach out to. Some of them can go pretty specific, like construction company in the United States that has a team member size of X, Y, and Z. It'll give you those contacts and details. Now, I think that's it for this one. And then last but not least, I finished a cold call script today for our team, and I just wanted to share it with you guys in case you guys wanted to get some ideas from it for your own methods, for your own efforts, if you want to start cold calling as well. So let me share this one last thing, and then I'll open up for questions. And then, yeah, everybody can, be on their way after that. I know it's a pretty quick call today. Let me see. All right. Can you guys see this? Sweet.
Yeah,
So,
I see it. This reminds me of the script they gave me at my work, to be fair.
sweet.
Fucking hell.
So essentially, like, I'll just go out loud. Hey, this is Duno with Prime Setters Acquisition. I know you weren't expecting my call. Is now a bad time to talk? Pause. Okay, cool. If they say something, whatever. Am I speaking to the head of your marketing and sales? Whatever. If it's not them, right? Okay, so who is in charge of your marketing and sales? Pause. Let them answer. When are they usually available? Pause. Let them answer. What's the best number to call to reach them? All right. If they are in charge, remember the main purpose of just this cold call script, you're not trying to close a deal. You're just trying to book a meeting so that you can hop on a discovery call with them, explain your process of how you can help improve their current situation or solve their current situations, right? And then if they are the ones that are in charge and you are speaking to them, cool. This is Duno with Prime Setters Acquisition. We're a marketing agency and we help construction companies that help brick and mortar businesses expand, reface, and franchise, get high quality, consistent leads, and we help you convert those leads into paid contracts by creating a done for you end-to-end client acquisition system that not only packs your calendars and brings in new potential deals in the short term, but also brands and turns your business into a local and statewide household name in the long term. I'm sure that you guys are already putting some effort into your marketing, but are you open to hopping on a quick 15 to 30-minute free strategy call sometime later this week where we can walk you through our process? Shut up. They have to speak first, right? So if they agree, cool, start your call booking process. Don't send them the link. Don't do any of that, right? You just have your Calendly open. You fill out the information for them. Cool. What's your first name, last name, email, website, yada, yada. And then you book them in. If it goes to voicemail, hey name, blah, 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 right? So I have a voicemail one here. If you guys want, I can send you a copy of this. We're gonna update this as we start to take more calls because essentially the goal is to be doing 100 calls per day um per person. And then yeah, so we're definitely gonna be improving this over time. But that's really it. I know today's call felt a little bit rushed. Do you guys have any questions around, messaging, reaching out, prospecting, anything along those lines?
No.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, guys. I mean, tomorrow's call I'll probably have more to teach you guys. But today I just wanted to share some templates and stuff that we've been working on that you guys could potentially leverage in your own efforts, in your own clients, working with your clients, and so on.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else,
Uh, yeah, I just got a question.
yeah.
I'm still sending messages. I'm getting about 30 messages a day. I'm
Okay.
starting to get put on scene, but I'm just not getting messages back. Is it the
Okay.
messages I'm sending, or is
And
it that
what's the
I don't
message
have
you're
enough
sending?
content? Literally, either hey there or hey, I noticed so and so. Literally, whatever they say in their bio or something
Hmm.
they're doing, I mention it and then I wait for a response, and they're
Okay.
just not coming through.
And who are you reaching out to?
Mainly fitness coaches at the minute. I guess I type in coach and the only coaches that come up are fitness coaches. And I'm just
Okay.
trying to find normal coaches, you know what I mean? Any sort of coach.
Gotcha. Okay. So essentially, and what's your message again? Are you saying, hey, X, Y,
It,
and Z, I noticed that you're a fitness coach.
yeah,
What else?
exactly. Something like that.
That's it?
Noticed you run a business, noticed you do this, noticed you do that. That's all I really say.
Hmm.
Is that bad or is that need improving?
So always ask a question, right?
Hmm.
Number one. But number two, what does your profile look like? What's on your profile?
Exactly, yeah. I've got like one post. That's what I'm thinking. I need to upload
And what's
more
the post about?
content. Uh, it was that s- it was that speech I sent you, if you remember.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah, it was that.
when it comes to the like, are you on Instagram or is it Facebook? What
In
are you reaching out to?
Instagram, I do need to actually hop on Facebook though, to be fair. But that's mainly on Instagram. I'm focusing on Instagram at the minute.
What size are their accounts?
Ooh, quite big to be fair. Like 1K followers usually.
Okay, 1K
Like
is
a
not
K,
big.
2K.
Okay, that's not too big.
Mm.
Because if they have 100K, then the chances of
Yeah,
you.
I wasn't going for the blue ticks or anything. No.
Okay,
I went
okay,
for people with like 1 to 10K, no one like above that, really.
gotcha. Okay, sweet. So, dude, yeah, what's on your profile is gonna play a role as well as your
Hmm.
message. So something like, hey, X, Y, and Z, I noticed that you're a fitness coach or a fitness influencer or X, Y, and Z.
What you got you into so and so?
Exactly. What got you into fitness?
Okay, yeah, that's probably yeah. That makes so much sense. I just wasn't thinking. Yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause sometimes, yes, they may be a business owner, but
Mm,
everything is B2C. You're always going to be talking to a person, right? It just so happens that that person either owns a business or they don't own a business, right? So if they're just an influencer, they probably don't own a business. But if they say something like a coaching program or they sell a course or something along those lines, and you're focused on the fitness space, cool. Like you should probably have some if it's just a business account or if it's your main account and you have
yeah.
that content, have content in the space, in the related space on your profile. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. So could I be like, hey, I noticed you run a fitness page. Do you happen to run a business? Would that work?
It could be, do you have like test three
Hmm.
messages at a time. So not
Yeah.
not to the same person, but do you own a business or how long have you been
Yeah, that's
in
what I've been doing.
me,
I
I
just
would
sent the
say.
same message.
Yeah, for me, I always used to say, how long have you been in X, Y, and Z industry? Right. So
That's
if they're
good.
fitness, how long have you been in the fitness industry? Now they're more open to talking. Or if you see that they
Hmm.
have a lot of pictures of them posting and lifting, how long have you been
Yeah.
lifting? How long have you been working out? Yada yada
My
yada.
main goal is to find a coach and get them clients. That's my main goal. Find someone and get them clients.
Exactly.
That's my main. Yeah. Okay.
And the main goal is to get a conversation started, because when you get the
Exactly.
conversation started, that's when you can actually get a
It's
potential.
good now that I've got these scripts as well. That should help, shouldn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, calm. All right.
Yeah. And look, what I just showed you guys for the LinkedIn one that I just send you guys, literally look at those example messages, look at the ones that would work best for your industry, and then build a few different messages just off of those scripts. And
Make
don't be
it custom
afraid.
to you.
Yeah, custom to you, but also don't be afraid of doing video outreach or audio outreach,
Yeah, that sounds good.
because
Yeah.
number one, it'll show that you're not a bot, right? Because a lot of these guys, they're expecting these messages, right? You're probably not the only person trying to offer them a service. You're not the only person trying to get them to hop on a call, and always expect that you're not the only one reaching out to them. They're just likely to reply to the one that's actually captures their attention. So if you do more research on a specific profile before reaching out, then send them a video message. Now, if your video message is evergreen, meaning you can send the same video to multiple people and it would still seem personal, perfect. Now you don't have to do too much research. You know you're reaching out to this specific type of profile all the time. So it's like, hey, I noticed that you're in the fitness industry and I just wanted to shoot over, this quick video asking you some questions. But before I ask you some questions, how long have you been in the fitness industry? Now they're going to see a video from you. They're probably going to watch the video. If it seems genuine to them, or if it seems like it's not too broad, cool, you're going to get a reply, right? I've used video messages and I've gotten replies. So definitely test videos out. You can use audio, but I would only use audio after a conversation has started, not before a conversation has started. Because you
Yeah.
want people to see that you're a real person, right? So if you're actually leveraging audios and videos and stuff like that, one thing I remember Jason Capital used to do is he wouldn't be doing it, but all his appointment setters in his DMs would say something like, "Oh, sorry, I just saw your message. I was walking my dog, or I'm just coming from the gym," right? So it's not him, but his setters use those specific language, right? They'll say something like, "Hey, I was just coming from the gym, just seeing your message," right? So now it shows some realist, like you're actually a real person. You're not just another bot out there trying to get their attention, trying to get their money, essentially. Like, we all want their
Yeah.
money, but they want to give their money to someone who seems genuine and authentic. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. Awesome. Any other questions, guys?
No.
Hey, do you know? I have a question.
Yep, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes. See, as we discussed, we supposed to create the videos for the inside the group, right?
yeah.
So when we are gonna do that?
Which ones?
See, we have discussed about the triangle video, right? We require the
Yeah,
triangle video inside the group to
yeah,
know exactly how the system we are gonna convert it.
yeah,
So I'll just give you the script how to develop the
yeah.
triangle video. So
That's
you just,
so
yeah.
those ones are already done.
Is it done?
Yeah,
Oh, all right, cool. So can you send me that video where I can
yeah.
see that and then
Let me see. Any other questions, guys?
Did you say?
Byron, yeah, I could hear you. What's up?
What did you say? Sorry.
I was asking if there was any more questions.
Yeah. Do you still do you want me to hang back after the call for
Yeah.
the coaching?
Yeah, and reach out
Sweet.
to because our call is right after this.
Do you want me to ask Daniel if he's
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet. I lost it. There it is. Our side, I'm sending them to you on Discord. I have 2 versions. All right, sweet. All right, everybody. That's really it for today's call. I know it was a little bit quick and a little bit hazy. But just wanted to share some few quick things and a few insights with you guys on things that we're working on the agency side. And but yeah, that's really it for this call. Talk to you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions that come up, feel free to shoot them in our one-on-one channels or in the community channels. If there's nothing else, talk to you guys soon.
Duno, I want to stay.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Syed, what do you mean?
Yeah, so I just want to